To begin our ceremony, I ask that you please stand for the performance of our national anthem by members of MCG's a cappella group, the Serotonins.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare above bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Jose, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Mike Brands. I'm the Vice Dean for Academic Affairs at MCG. On behalf of our faculty and staff throughout the state, as represented by the faculty see on stage here, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the White Coat Ceremony for the class of 2028. It's a big day. I also want to make sure I thank the people who made this event possible. Our Student Affairs Unit takes the lead in this, and I want to at least make note of Drs. Lynn Kuhl and Jennifer Tucker, as well as Elise Vega, who is just biting her nails this week, waiting for those coats to come back from the embroidery shop with the delays from the hurricane. But they made it, so I think we're okay. But there's staff from all over academic affairs, as well as the dean's office. There's student volunteers helping here as well today. So please take a moment to thank everybody who made this event possible. So my oldest child graduated from MCG in 2014. And there was an event or an occurrence, I guess, when she was 3 or 4. We were going out for a walk in the neighborhood, and she had her little Tykes car, those little red cars with the yellow roofs on, and she was, Fred Flintstoning down the street. And that night she decided to get a little daring, and she actually went farther down the street than she'd ever gone before. But I couldn't help but notice as she kept looking around through that little window in the back, looking back to see where I was. I can see her face looking at me at that window as if it's happening right now. And then a few minutes after got into the walk, some kid in a little mini bike came down the street and scared her to death because it was so loud. Well, all of a sudden, the independence wore off, and she bolted back to me. And also, it was funny. Instead of getting out of the car and running, she actually turned the car around, and her little feet like this fast as she drove the car back down the street. And I ran up to her, of course, and everything was good. I bring that up because that's what I actually see here. The class of 2028, you've driven your little cars way down the road now. You're medical students. You're very independent, and you're moving on with your lives. But you're still looking out that back window. I mean, everybody here is looking to see where mom and dad are, your family and friends back there. And, of course, family and friends, all you care about is where your person is down there on this floor. That's an unbreakable connection. It's an important connection that will serve you well. It's served you well to this point. It'll continue serving you well throughout medical school and throughout life. So don't hesitate to call back on that help when you need it. Parents, friends, if you see things that don't look quite right, reach out. Use that connection to reach out and connect. And we're all here to help. So I'll leave it at that with those, so we can get the show on the road here. And I want to welcome you again to the MCG family, all the family and friends who are here today. And class of 2028, I look forward to seeing you in about 3.5 years as you take your little text cards across the stage to pick up your diplomas. All right, thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce the Dean of the Medical College of Georgia and Executive Vice President for Medical Affairs, Dr. David Hess.
Thank you, Dr. Brands. And this is class of 2028 is historic because you're the bicentennial class. So MCG was started in 1828, so 200 years, so you'll never be forgotten. You're the bicentennial class. So give them a round of applause. And thank you, parents, for trusting your kids to us. We think this is a great medical school. It's also our largest class in our history, 304 students. That's one of the 5 largest classes in the U.S. Now, that's important to know because the length of this ceremony is related to 2 things. The number of kids we white coat, and we're not going to change, everybody's going to get white coated, and how long we speak. So we're going to speak brevity, right? Brevity. For the sake of brevity, as Shakespeare said, we're going to try to keep our talks brief. I just want to say one other thing. We have a new 4-year campus, Savannah. Stand up, Elizabeth Gray and Philomi Powell. And have the rest of your Savannah faculty stand up, because this was the fastest stand-up of a campus, I believe, in the history of probably medical education. The other thing is they were closed by 3 hurricanes. Helene, Milton, I forget the one before Helene. What was that called? Does anybody remember that? But 3 closures, but they continued on. So thank you very, very much. We also have our Athens campus. One of the people from Athens stand up. They will become independent. But we will be working with them for the next 5 years, and they'll always be our close cousins. And then what really makes MCU great is our regional campus system in Albany. Doug Patton, is Cush here? Cush is not here. Cush cannot be here. And then in the Northwest, we got Roman Dalton and Dixon Freeman. Not to be confused with Freddie Freeman, right? But all right. So it's my pleasure now to keep this going is to announce our keynote speaker. And we get him because he's very reasonable. But for many, many reasons, he's my good friend and really one of the best speakers we have. And we like to use him for a lot of things at MCG. Hopefully we don't overuse him. Your wife is very forgiving of taking you away on Saturdays. But Dr. Puri is an MCG graduate, an internist, pulmonologist, and critical care doctor who works in Milledgeville, Georgia. So he's really out in rural Georgia. And is a preceptor for many of you students who will encounter him. He's a great teacher, great physician, great role model, former president of the Alumni Association. Come on up, Dr. Puri.
Thank you, Dean Hess. I'm happy to say that our bromance is still going strong here. So, distinguished faculty, guests, family, friends, and most importantly, class of 2028, welcome to this joyous occasion. Today is your white coat ceremony, marking your entry into the most noble profession of medicine. As Dean Hess noted, my name is Arnold P, and I'm a graduate of the MCG class of 2005. I've been the past president of the MCG Alumni Association. I've also previously spoken at White Coat and twice now at hooding, which is what they call graduation around here. So given my vast experience at these types of events, today I humbly declare myself the official mascot of the Medical College of Georgia, and I will be available after this for autographs and selfies in the lobby. In all seriousness, though, it truly is a pleasure to join you today. I'd like to start by extending my heartfelt congratulations to all of you on your achievement. I know many of you have been working towards this day for as long as you probably can remember, and it's finally here. So let us also take a moment to recognize that the success of this class didn't happen in a vacuum. Let's express our gratitude with a round of applause for the family, friends, and significant others in the audience today or watching online. We recognize and are grateful for your support. Now, I may be in a lot of ways an unlikely speaker for a white coat ceremony. You see, I haven't written any books or really any journal articles. I'm not conducting any cutting-edge research. There are no syndromes named after me or any rare diseases named after me. But I have sat where you are sitting. I have felt the ups and the downs of medical school, including a lot of the insecurities that come with those. I have spent many hours in the Greenblatt Library, and that's before they did the makeover. I still vividly remember the smell of my clothes after anatomy lab, and I recall the euphoria of actually graduating from medical school as well. But most importantly, I've been fortunate to spend over a decade now taking care of people in my hometown of Milledgeville, Georgia. And I've had the pleasure of teaching medical students. All these experiences have shaped my journey through medicine. Now, if my calculations are correct, you guys have probably been in medical school for about 2.5 months or so. Undoubtedly, you still have a lot of excitement and fervor about becoming a doctor. But by now, you've probably noticed something that I can't really sugarcoat. Medical school is challenging. Sometimes it's actually really hard. So in preparing for this speech, I thought to myself, if I could go back to 2001 and talk to a younger version of myself as a first-year medical student, what would I tell him? So over the next 4.5 hours, I will be sharing this with, I'm just joking, guys. I know I'm like one of the few things between you and that 10 out of 10 white coat drip that you've got there, so I'm gonna, but since this is a medical school, I thought I'd come up with a mnemonic for you. We're gonna call it the 4 Bs, okay? And if you do this, you will be a Sigma and a Rizzler, and this is gonna be, thank you. So the first one is be bold, okay? Sometimes when you are in medical school and you get a bad grade or you're having a hard time in a class, you start to wonder if you're really cut out for this, okay? You begin to doubt yourself. So allow me to cast away any doubt that you may have. You belong here. You chose this profession of medicine and it chose you. Don't ever forget that. Be bold. You've been summoned to a sacred calling to care for your fellow human, and you will rise to that challenge. To quote one of our class's Vice Deans for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ree Fincher, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Your persistence will pay, and take my word for it, even very average medical students can become above average doctors. Number 2, bond. One of the most amazing aspects of medical college are the people that you get to work with on a regular basis. Bond with your classmates. Each one of them has a story. What motivates them? What makes them tick? And importantly, what can you learn from them and what can they learn from you? You're sitting amongst a great brain trust, and I firmly believe that fostering collegiality at all levels through medicine is very beneficial. The practice of medicine is a team sport, and when we work together, patients win. In addition, you have an opportunity here to make friends that will last a lifetime. They will, in a way, be your new family. Embrace them. Number 3, be boundless. There's a lot of learning to be done in medical school. At times, it feels like you're drinking from a fire hydrant. Do your best to learn the information, but let your love of learning be boundless. Continuing to learn will keep your mind fresh, your passion for your work alive, and ultimately benefit the patients that will put so much trust in you. And finally, be broad-minded. Take time to broaden your perspective beyond just the patient in front of you. Learn about the healthcare system and how it impacts those that you care for. Sir William Osler, famous physician, once said, "With great power comes great responsibility." Or maybe that was Spider-Man's Uncle Ben, but the point stands. Medicine needs leaders who understand not just clinical care, but healthcare systems as a whole. You'll be told a system is too complicated to understand, but trust me, it's no harder than the Krebs cycle or spelling lymphangioliomyomatosis. You're poised to help lead the profession forward and provide much-needed stewardship. Congratulations again, class of 2028. If I or any other MCG alumni can ever be of assistance to you, please don't hesitate to reach out. I hope you continue to exhibit greatness and a love of medicine, and I hope I'll be able to both teach and learn from you one day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Puri. Amazing words. Well, listen, this is a big day, right? Congrats to that class of 2028. Awesome. You made it. This is your first major milestone as a Medical College of Georgia student, and so just cherish the moment and relish in that, and I know the family's really super excited. So I'm Dr. Shelley Nuss, served as the campus dean in Athens at the Medical Partnership now for 8 years. We have an amazing opportunity over there to work with the University of Georgia and MCG to educate 60 students in a very kind of unique culture and family type setting. And so just want to thank everybody who's made that campus an amazing operation, from Dean Hess and Mike Brands and such. It's just been a wonderful experience for our students, and I think they feel that. I did just want to share a bit about the Arnold P. Gold Foundation. So it was established in 1988, and the focus was really on keeping that humanism in medical education. And the first white coat ceremony was actually held at Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons in New York. And then over the next 10 years, most medical schools have actually put in place a white coat ceremony very similar to this today. It's sponsored by the Arnold P. Gold Foundation. But what it does is it reminds our entire medical community that our patients really are at the center of everything we do in all of our missions, from education to clinical and research. The white coat ceremony was created to begin that journey, what I call professional identity development and formation, that movement from becoming an undergraduate now to an actual physician. And so it just helps us remind that. So what does this coat represent? It represents knowledge and skills and duty and professionalism, but it reminds us also of the importance of compassion and caring in the practice of medicine. Under the umbrella and shroud of that white coat are all the people who have supported you along the way. It's your family, your friends, the faculty, the staff, the administrators. Please keep those people front and center as you are on this journey, because their influences will be remarkable and impactful for you, and they will remind you and keep you grounded at times. And wherever your medical training goes, of course, we're biased. We want you to stay here in Georgia. Please wear that white coat with pride and privilege, but I might add, with greater importance, with humility. We don't know everything. Our patients sometimes are the best source of our understanding. So as you enter this profession, know that you are committed now to a life of service to your patients and communities. That white coat will remind you that often. So I'm so delighted now to welcome our two class presidents from the Athens and Augusta campus to share what their meaning of the white coat is as they've made this journey for the past 3.5 years. So I want to bring up first Shri Sridhar will come up, followed by Queen Bure. And so please welcome them up to the stage. Thank you and congratulations again.
Well, hi all. My name is Sri Sridhar. I'm the Athens class president for the M4 class. And I just want to say, well, good afternoon, class of 28. And Athens, let's go. Yeah. So I have my learning summary, 3 minutes, that's it. Okay. So I will first want to extend a heartfelt welcome to all the friends and families and the people watching at home who are here to celebrate the achievements of our first-year medical students. Congratulations to all of you and to your loved ones for putting up with you guys. The white coat you wear today signifies a shared journey, one that will bind you together amidst the trials and triumph of medical school. As you look to your left and right at your fellow colleagues, you'll see shared companions who will face the same challenges, from daunting anatomy practicals to interacting with real patients for the first time. Embrace these experiences. They'll be both exhilarating and nerve-wracking. Be there for your peers, offering support, and don't hesitate to seek help when you need it. The short white coat signifies our status as learners. Treasure that opportunity to learn from your patients. It's a true privilege. Remember, their stories are gifts to your education. In the years ahead, you'll witness life-altering events, whether it be delivering a newborn to sharing a relief of a cancer-free diagnosis. Your white coat grants you the unique privilege of truly knowing your patients. Cherish that honor, taking time to understand the person behind the medical history. Finally, walk alongside them during their moments of joy, celebrating new life for exciting plans, and stand with them during their times of loss and fear. I urge you, dear students, to take a moment and look around at the faces of your loved ones gathered here. Their unwavering support will prove to be one of your most valuable assets throughout the challenging years ahead. Inevitably, there will be moments when you doubt yourself, when imposter syndrome creeps in. Rest assured, every one of us, even the most seasoned professionals, has grappled with this at some point. And during these times, lean on your support systems. Let your loved ones remind you of your capabilities and achievements that have brought you to this moment. As I conclude, I want to offer some personal advice. Remember, there's a life beyond medicine. While dedication to your studies is crucial, don't neglect your personal well-being. Use this time wisely, invest in relationships, build a wonderful support system, get enough sleep, honestly, that's probably the most important one. And lastly, find joy in the present moment. It's easy to get caught up in anticipating the next milestone in your life of, oh, I can be happy once I finish medical school. But life is happening right now. Embrace the challenges and cherish the victories as you get them. And finally, no matter how difficult the journey is and as stressful as it can be, you just know that the journey holds incredible moments of growth and accomplishment. And so, finally, I just want to end saying, congratulations, class of 28, on reaching this significant milestone. I wish each of you the very best of luck in the journey. It's going to be incredibly fulfilling and transformative. And before I introduce my wonderful counterpart, I just want to say, go Dogs! Yeah, let's go, okay. And with that, I'll introduce my wonderful presidential counterpart, Queen.
Good afternoon, class of 2028, and welcome family, friends, and loved ones to the MCG White Coat Ceremony, or as I like to call it, your new Profile Pic Symposium 2024. My name is Queen Abura. I serve as the class president of the class of 2025. Today is a special day that marks a major milestone in your medical journey. It marks the beginning of an exciting period where you'll grow more than you can imagine, expand your mind, reaching limits you once thought was impossible, and importantly, where you'll witness the sheer depth and beauty of humanity. I want you all to do me a quick favor. Close your eyes, including family and friends. Now remember the night before your first big OCHEM exam. The stress, the nerves, and the hard work you put in to get there, the sleepless nights, and most importantly, the support from your family and friends. Open up your eyes. Today not only highlights the momentous journey ahead, it serves as a tribute of the hard work that you put in to get to this very place, including those sleepless nights in OCHEM, endless hours researching in the Excel or on the lab, and the compassionate care that you demonstrated while shadowing and in clinics. For some of you, this moment is a focal point that you've looked forward to while balancing great responsibility, whether it is raising kids, working in a completely different field, serving in our military, or even rewriting your family tree, being your family's first-generation physician. However different our paths and backgrounds are, these next 4 years will unite us and compose a new story that you'll share together. The white coat that you'll don today is a symbol of that shared class story. In the words of my friends and the great class presidents in years before me, This white coat is a blank page upon which you will write a new story. Your white coat will accompany you along journeys ahead. In your preclinical years, it's going to be there first row in your first standardized patient encounter or your pediatric rotation. I remember my peds rotation during my second year, and I felt more like a Halloween costume as I became flustered when I didn't know what to do for my physical exam when the kids started crying. I looked at Dr. Dolan, basically looking as flustered as the kids that was crying on what to do next. But remember that his look of disbelief and encouragement continued with that. Your white coat will be a sign of refuge in your student-run clinics and an emblem of your service and community initiatives. Your white coat will travel across the country in presenting research at conferences as you expand your learning and your specialty of choice. In your clinical years, your white coat will transform into a completely new toolbox from which you'll care for the suffering and support your community. It'll be a museum of lollipops and stickers during your pediatric rotations, an ultrasound gallery on your OB-GYN rotation, and tapes and scissors on your surgery rotation. Most importantly, it'll be your new pen gallery, which will immediately fall on the floor once you bend down to pick something up. Your white coat will hold life's most important moments, from the tears of the patients on your shoulder as you follow them through difficult situations, to the joy of the mom as you carry that positive pregnancy test in your pocket. Over the next 4 years, you'll embark on the tour of humanity, where you'll witness miracles, encounter a wide spectrum of diseases, and learn the beauty of the human body, making friends that will last a lifetime. Although it may be hard to see your purpose in the late hours of night while you're studying your entire biochemistry degree in one night for your weekly quiz, but remember, this adventure that you're on, thousands of individuals across the country are praying to be in that same situation. So let today's ceremony drive you in your pursuit to be the best doctor that you can be. Class of 28, congratulations on overcoming so many obstacles and achieving this milestone that you've been working for years. I'm so excited to watch you embark on this journey. Cherish your classmates, learn fearlessly, and learn when it's time to close the laptop. Best of luck and congratulations.
Thank you, Queen and Trish. Now you're in for a very special treat, another one from our MCG student group, the Serotonins.
The class liaison. Orientation. Yeah, they told me I don't need to worry. And I don't need to worry. Med school came like cinnamon, so sweet. There are so many new people to meet. Ooh, maybe sometimes we get it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Remember why you came. Go put your white coat on. Your pre-med days are gone. You go ahead, put your coat on. Sapphire faded scrubs. We hope you get your sub specialty that you've been dreaming of. You're gonna save some life somewhere out there. Waking up early for lab in the morning. Sipping coffee you bought at Einstein. Just relax, just relax. Don't you let those quiz reviews fool you. You know more than you may think you do. Ooh, da-da-da. So great, go put your white coat on. Your pre-med scrubs. We hope you get your sub. Specialty that you've been dreaming of. You're gonna save some life somewhere out there.
MCAT or Go Biochem felt like they'd never end. Eager for MCAS to send.
Zoom interviews were longer.
Then I got into MCG, and it felt like all the doors were wide open. We're gonna do medicine.
Go put your white coat on.
Your pre-med days are gone.
You go ahead, put your coat on. Sapphire and painted scrubs. We hope you get your sub. Specialty that you've been dreaming of. You're gonna save some life somewhere out there.
Thank you, serotonins. And now, the moment that you have been anticipating since late July has arrived. Will the stage party and student marshals please take their positions? As the students approach the stage, I would ask that the first set of Augusta faculty announcers and coders approach the front of the stage to place the coats on the first group of students. Sadie Mason Abernathy. Kai Abiola. Tofumi Adewumi. Mashur Al-Ahmad. Rania Ahmed. Gabrielle Allen. Jeremy Altman. Amna Amar. Cole Anderson. Fabiha Anwar. You may now be coated. Elijah Arcanum. Arun Arumagam. Niranjan Orabindu. Ashley Avila. Nikki Azadi. Narmeen Baber. Pierce Bagby. Reed Baker. Mika Baltis. Vaishnavi Bachu. You may now be coated. Ian Becerra. Maddox Benedict. Aditya Berla. Zachary Borg. Adrian Vazocha. Michael Breimer. Ryan Brownlee. Hung Bui. Aaliyah Boujon. Austin Tyler Bunton. You may now be coated. Griffin Burgess. Abigail Chalice. Rohan Chandrasekhar. Daniel Shapido. Amisha Chowdhury. Isha Chowdhury. Young Jae Cho. Aruba Chowdhury. Darshan Viren Chudasama. Grayson Clem. You may now be coated.
Abby Cornell. Madison Kramer. Madison Crawford. Elise Crawley. Samuel Dankberg. Anson Dow. Isha Darshane. Ananya Das. Karina Dash. Catherine Riley Davis. You may now be coated. Lydia DeLay. Alexander Delchev. Addison Duke. Sindhu Reddy Dwarampudi. Jennifer Danielle Easterly. Kaylin Ebener. Shervin Eskandari. Evelyn Farkas. Henry Fields. Emily Fleck. You may now be coated. Alusain Fufana Jr. Shannon Foley. Swaksha Gadam. Teja Gaddy. Amog Gadikar. Jack Gersten. Mary Virginia Glennon. Elena Marie Godby. Varun Goyal. Daniel Brantley Good. You may now be coded. Sarunya Goriseti. Alexander Graff. Shreya Gunji. Vanessa Hake. Sean Abbas Heather. Tavia Hall. Anissa Honda. Kelly Harmon. Carly Michelle Harris. Grace Elizabeth Hawkins. You may now be coded.
Joseph Hill. Grace Caroline Honoddle. Alina Hussein. Darius Kenneth Jackson Jr. Samantha Jacobson. Parmita Jamshidi. Yash Johnny. Andrew G. Alejandro Jimenez. McNeely Johnson. You may now be coded. Garrett Jones. Anjali Joshi. Sune Kamalasanan. Magna Kamath. Pranav Kandikupa. Navya Katraguda. Sarapreet Kaur. Paul David Kellum. Justin Kelleher. Logan Kelly. You may now be coded. Elizabeth Ketchum. Romesa Khan. Rishabh Kolachina. Shivam Lal. Abraham Lebos. Andrew Lee. Megan Rebecca Lee. Naomi Lee. Ryan John Lee. And Stephen Lee. You may now be coded. And now I would like to request that the second set of Augusta faculty coders approach the front of the stage.
Hiju Jasmine Lim. Lehu Lehasan. Sorry. Leah Lezunetu. William Long. Denton Lord. Vatri Ganesh Mother Revere. Lauren Rebecca Magnon. Adve Mahajan. Rebecca Lee Mai. Sarah Lee Mai. Abdul Malik. You may now be coded. Elena Martin. Lauren Elizabeth Martin. Thank you. Tanner Marvetts. Ian McClish. Hayden Thomas McCord. Rihanna McKenzie. Lubdi Mehta. Priyanka Sashi Menon. Oscar Mesa. Thank you. Hannah Michael. You may now be coded. Alexandria Canella Micus. Sean Michaelis. Annalise Miller. Shruti Mona Sundram. Ross Morman. Natalie Morton. Anit Nadella. Rishi Nair. Shrathvika Narosanhen. Shivani Nachaljan. You may now be coded.
Nafisa Nawal. Ashley O. Grace O. McKenna Autumn. Rainer Pacheco. Good. Christopher Painter. Nicole Parikh. Binta Patel. Harshil Patel. Kajal Patel. You may now be quoted. Shivam Patel. Yash Rakesh Patel. Trisha Pramod Patel. Anvi Peddi. Kahil Potnis. Davi Presma. Sydney Alana Prasad. Nitya Rajanala. Krishnan Raju. Tejas Gava Reddy. You may now be quoted. Karen Gisil Rodas. Hannah Romanos. Copeland Rouse. Beatrice Russell. Nicholas Ryu. Tyler Joseph Sachs. Lauren Sankey. Eric Shoughton. Dave Shah. Man Shah. You may now be quoted.
Sakshi Shah. Maxwell Sharawi. Akash Sharma. Mahek Sharma. Rishabh Sheth. Nolan Robert Shields. Elizabeth Hollis Sigmund. Bhavani Singh. Kimani Smith. Michael Soltero. You may now be coded. Farisha Sultan. Jason Sun. Arushi Tandon. Saad Tanzim. Benjamin Paul Tharp. Annabelle Thomas. Emily Toma. Jake Justin Zoe. Arushi Vadula. You may now be coded. Kendall Vi. Kevin Volk. Kelly Vu. Jenny V. Caitlin Rose Wanalista. Gavin Wang. Madison Laney Waters. David White. Rachel White. Yushan Wu. You may now be coded. Arthur Yu. Ashi Zhang. Dongguyu Zhang. Jason Zhang. Yitzi Zolti. You may now be coded. This concludes the student class from the Augusta campus. I would now like to welcome the faculty coders and announcers of the Athens Medical Partnership Campus to the front of the stage.
Sri Sai Lakshman Akineni. Corbin Anderson. Dhruv Bhagat. Isabel Grace Bowman. James Alexander Branch. Raina Carter. You may now be coded. Joanne Choi. Caitlin Coleman. Krishi Humanshu Desai. Ashley Dong. Andrew Farrar. James Gaither. You may now be coded. Fiorella Gambetta. Vahagan Gulumian. Neha Gregory. Owen Hallower. Thomas Hamill. Maria Harmon. You may now be coded. Grace Hemingway. Samuel Hernandez. Darian Hay. Helen Price Hundley. Ethan Kearns. Owen Kennedy. You may now be coded. Hi. Christopher Kopreski. Jordi Lainez Ordonez. Clarissa Garcia. Aaron Sumin Lee. Corbin Llewellyn. Hannah Manning. You may now be coded. Is it you now?
Okay. Joseph Franklin Manning. Benazir Merchant. Stephen Timothy Michaels. Sarah Miller. Muhammad Mumen. You may now be coded. Okay. Alicia Nahar. Lucy New. Alex Niven. Trey Lee Orndorff. AJ Keshav Pandey. Diane Park. You may now be coded. Christopher Peterson. Sarah Porter. Edward Puckett. Marielle Whitley Quinn. Denise Reed. And Ali Hamza Mansour Roy. You may now be coded. David Yu. Mason Salmon. T.H. Nithya Shah. Sarah Sohani. Serena Song. And Ryan S. Springfield. You may now be coded. David Tran. Katie Tran. Sophia Wen Krin Tran. Julia Verzino. Delaney Weaver. And Kevin Wooster. You may now be coded.
This concludes the student class from the Athens campus. I would now like to welcome the faculty coders and announcers of the Savannah campus to the front of the stage.
Rylan Artis. Anna Brown. Tien Nui Chen. Ren Silskowski. Lizzie Dittmer. Aisha Dosani. You may now be coded. Brian M. Egan. Haley Tanner Elmore. Aman Faraz. L. Catherine Guzzi. William S. Hancock. Nina Hardeveld. You may now be coded. Lillian Hart Heckenberg. Heidi Hicks. Farzeen Himani. Leah Christine Jackson. Akshara Jayaraman. Gavin Jeffries. You may now be coded. Kat Light. Joshua Lindsay. Ashley Lomax. Manini Tejas Mathijia. Kiran Manocha. You may now be coded. Regina Metz. Riley Michaelitis. Ram Minier. Emma Lavon Mitchell. William No. Ruth Nyami Nea. You may now be coded. Naya Shailesh Patel. Dakota Vern Phillips. Gianluca Ramirez. Deborah Joan Rowe. Muhammad Salman. Haritha Siguli. You may now be coded. Vikram Sivakumar. Bruce Barnett Smith III. Advait Sunil. Lois Tracy Tay Botchaway. William Witten. Robel Johannes. You may now be coded. This concludes the student class from the Savannah campus. It is now my honor to welcome Dr. Elizabeth Gray to the stage.
As the final portion of this ceremony, I will now lead the students in their class oath, authored by this class during their first week of orientation. The oath may be found on page 7 of your program. If the class of 2028 will please stand and face the family and friends who are here to support and celebrate your journey. All right, you ready to recite with me? We, the class of 2028, proudly stand before our family, friends, and faculty, and all those who support us as we begin our medical careers. As the bicentennial class of the Medical College of Georgia, we pledge to practice compassion without prejudice, meet vulnerability with gentleness, and continuously serve as a beacon of hope. to employ the most current and evidence-based care by embracing a lifelong learning mentality in this ever-evolving field of medicine, to recognize our moral obligation to provide equitable care to all individuals, always ensuring to treat the patient and not just the disease, to serve our communities by addressing healthcare disparities and advocating for underserved populations, to champion the physical and mental well-being of not only our patients, but also of ourselves and our colleagues, to foster a respectful and collaborative environment, wholly embracing our faculty, peers, and the healthcare team, and appreciating the contributions each role provides to ensure optimal patient care, to lead with humility, embrace the wisdom of those more experienced than we, and pass on our knowledge to the next generation of physicians, to conduct ourselves with honesty and integrity, upholding the ethical standards that have guided our profession for hundreds of years. We solemnly promise to embody these principles and prioritize the needs of our patients above all else. Throughout our journey, may the white coats we wear symbolize the promises we have made and our commitment to advancing the honorable practice of medicine.
If you're following your program, I am clearly not Jennifer Tucker. But she, I know, is watching because you are all her kids, and she is on her way to Atlanta to see her daughter play in the semifinal volleyball game for Class 3A of Georgia. I'm Lynn Kuhl. I'm an assistant dean of student affairs and the pre-clerkship dean, class dean for Augusta. Members of the community, I present to you the Medical College of Georgia Bicentennial Class of 2028. Students, remember that you are here for a reason. You earned your seat. The people on this stage and in this audience are proud of you, have faith in you, and want you to succeed. I hesitate to say this because it's what old people say, but this time is fleeting, and you should relish every moment with your new classmates, even anatomy practicals and NBME exams. Before you know it, you will be back here together at your hooding ceremony. Congratulations. Please allow the stage party and students to exit first and remain in your seats until all have exited. Thank you.
Thank